What do we think of this new beat? Terrible, like what? Oh, he's driving, so he can't see what's on the screen right now. Oh, terrible, just like you. Gotta leave it to KC for the The love-hate relationship. One of his finest right here from the Fred the Lug collection on loan. Trying to find some different music to play on in the background. It's not easy. That one was kind of a fun little beat though. Kind of a fun little beat. How's everyone doing? What's everyone up to on a Tuesday? I'm going to mess around with some Tuesday lives. I know you people say I'm live all the time. I used to do lives almost every day for a while. I kind of cut back a little. Lately, it's been Monday, Thursday, Saturday. Monday league starts up that I help my friend with. Why am I still doing this? Next Monday, so I won't be doing Monday lives for a while, leading into KC's Monday lives. But I am free on Tuesdays. I mean, it's summer, so you never know. Going outside, potentially more or whatever. But I also projects, work, things, ideas, forward momentum, bibbity blobbity blue. Blade Show Atlanta will be here soon. So I figured, little Tuesday live for a little bit. I know some more folks are live later tonight. Tri-State is on in a couple hours and several others. But yeah, we're hanging out. We're doing it. What's everyone up to today? What is a Tuesday look like in your world? I got a couple things. Vernala Blacksmith Shop, custom hand forged ironwork. You're like, what is that? This is not maybe what you might think it is. This is like old order form in the catalog. This is like a catalog. Ooh, look. A blacksmith catalog from a shop. This is just an antique find. We should try to see if we can get a hold of them. Where are they out of? I can't see. James Vernala Blacksmithing. Minnesota. Trying to find a date. No date on said book. But yeah. If you're looking for any of these in particular, the H5, yeah. It's got that, it's got that grandma's basement smell. You know what I'm saying? I got two more books. Check this out. Primitive Tools, Making and Using Them by John and Jerry McPherson. This one, 1994. Now, I know there are some people, probably some in the chat, when I say 1994, you'd be like, wow, that's old. There's also some of us in the chat that are going to be like, 1994, oh my God, I am old. 94 wasn't that long ago. But look, it doesn't even have, it's not even in color. But check it out. Like, how to take a rock and shape it. Primitive Tools, a wooden awl. You want to make an awl out of wood? So there's a few things in here, working with wood tools. How to make a vise, an old school vise. Like if you're out in the wilderness, do you need a vise for building some stuff? Oh, you can order a video from them. Deduct $5 per tape when ordering 3 or more. Tell me, isn't that fun? I was a freshman in high school, he says. Oh, Paul, you sweetheart. 94 was last week, right? Good Lord. I haven't said hi to anybody. Magnus Lutz. Oh, what is up? Magnus Lutz for life. And all the other folks that are in here. Miami Vice. Miami Vice was good, but this is the real deal. Look at this. Look at this. The 9th edition knives. Tell me this ain't rad. Over 14,000 current collector prices, all new comprehensive color section, endorsed by the American Blade Collectors. We got any members in here? American Blade Collectors? KC was married for a year. First kid was on the way. Right on. Right on. I was in the club or a death metal show in 94. Stacy, same. Probably Pantera. Ha! Check this out though, huh? Woo! Oh. And we have innards being released. That's how old this is. They're falling out. Oh, this is going to be a treat to go through. I don't know what some of you think, but to me, an old... Maybe I should table this. Should I table it? Oh, that is not the table. I switched those and I still got them backwards. WR Case & Sons, knife manufacturers of the world. Bone handles, Russell, the Barlow. Walden, Winchester. I mean, tell me that ain't fun. Is there much to this? No, but yes, but we'll give it the old hate Nate salute. We talking about swords already? All right. All right. Let me say hi to everybody. Kevin Smith and Knives. What the hell? Collector Knives, huh? Paul Might on the edge. B Shady. Henry G. Right at the beginning. Grateful Dong. Magna Sluts. Ho. Co Bunny. Need to get some Magna Cut. Co Bunny. North Valley Neil. Satan's Fingers or Hospital Bombers. Cannibal Corpse. What's up, Stacy? The one and only. The great. David G. Dirty Dan. Cicero. On the edge. Did I say that already? Maybe. Maybe not. You get a twofer. Did you get a twofer? That's free. Casey of the Knives Fast Channel. Sure a few of you know that distinguished gent. See you in a few weeks. See a bunch of you in a few weeks. Who's excited? Who's done some homework? Who's got some papers to turn in for the old Kenman homework? We're anxious. Nah, I mean, did I miss anyone up at the top? Clint Crosby, big time, big time. Greg Vanderflip, also right up at the beginning of the chat, and Trish. And we got a Trish. Gonna see Trish in a couple weeks as well. Oh, bunch of you. Very much excite. Very much excite. So we got that going, which is nice. I have a little dry throatedness. Can you hear that? It's kind of... I'm gonna take a little... All right. KC has some new protos on the way. You will all see them through him, but I'm going to go hit him up and be like, show me the new protos. We want to see them. Want to touch them. Get to touch them, open them, get my grease on them. Try to stay moderately clean. I do, Paul. Paul, you got anything to help, Paul? Got a salve? Table. There it is in its dark glory. My latest bluification shipwreck situation. Whoa, focus. please, 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 I'm asking you nicely to just not. Snail Trail Dale. In their deep sea-ness. Try some water? You mean like from the toilet? Yes. Yes. Everyone see the channel donation from the great and almighty Hate Nate? What's anybody know about this bad boy? Slam. Talk about blue. Look at that. What are we going to do? We're going to do some magic to that old silk hat we found. Can of biscuit? What's happening? Yeah, Paul. I need that lozenge, bro. Kathleen Smith, hello, hello, hello. How are you? Boosh. So taking suggestions for the custom laser ideas, and then what the future may hold for this Magnet Cut Butte right here. Right here. Tell you what. Sweet. It's Blue Day, looking good, right? And I mean, yeah, I guess, and the other one I was grabbing was my Lush V2, although carrying today. What's everybody carrying today? Anybody carrying something new, something fresh, something they haven't carried in a while? I'm right here. I have the Towser K. This is a classic 154 cm Towser K. Little bit of a modification by me, yours truly. If you guys remember what I did to this one. Can of biscuit. The Microtech is pretty fun. This is the one that if you remember, whoa, we got some pocket strings from the clip there. This original one with the 154 and the red micarta with the contours had silver liners, silver hardware, silver pivot and clip. And then I had the blue Richlight one that had all black. And I am not a huge fan of my god dang focus. Why does it always just want to be focused on nothing? If there was something hanging down and be like, oh, it keeps wanting to focus on that, I get it. It's like a booger. And so I did the swap. So I took all the black hardware and stuff off of the blue Richlight and put it on the red one. And then I put all the silver stuff on with the blue. So a little bit of a difference. So it was funny because someone saw this knife and then they were like, oh yeah, I love that. And they ordered it and they got it and they're like, mine doesn't look like yours. Mine's all silver. Like, yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. But I do like the way the black and the red look together. And the blue and the silver are, it just, to me, everyone's got their personal aesthetic taste.
At Canabiscuit W1L became a member.
Canabiscuit, welcome to the gas station. Oh, you've got that meme of the, I love it. I love it. We added that one to the puppets this year. Theme this year, Master of Puppets. And we definitely used that one. Am I even in? Yeah, see, it's focused there. But it's not here. Maybe you don't like me in focus. You sit right here, I guess, huh? Thank you so much, Canabiscuit. Welcome. Emojis up for Canabiscuit. Grateful, or was it more Hate Nate? Those guys were working on and came up with some more emojis, and so I need to add them in. We will be doing that soon, so we'll have a few more fun things to do and emote. Sure, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. We will. All right, I need to I need to wonder. You ever wonder? Used to be a thing. Good old wonder. Wow. I mean, it just, if anyone has any thoughts, I just think it's got to be terrible focus AI. Lighting doesn't matter. If it's autofocus, though, I mean, answer me that. What the hell is right here? Look at that. My hand is in perfect focus. It's always focused up. See, now I'm out of focus. There, here I am right here. See, why can't you do that? I am never changing this picture. It's a good one, Cannabiscuit. Keep it. Thanks again, though. Appreciate you. Need the squirrel emoji. Well, we do have one squirrel emoji. The orange one. But yeah, we can get this one. The psycho squirrel. Yeah. Just another. I have it, but it won't accept it. I have to make it like, you have to just like bring the bring the resolution way down. Is that what you call it? Yeah, you got to bring the resolution all the way down. And then it'll actually be able to take it. Because it's like every time I've tried to make an emoji, the first thing that it says is it's like, no. Too big, too much info. So I shouldn't have taken that 100 megapixel photo and tried to turn it into a tiny little. Don't like that. It do not like that. Okay, so I need to go to Discord, or was it Instagram? Probably both. What in the literal wrapper? Oh, Dong posted the Trish. Dan, you're gonna everyone. Okay. Where did you put it? Hot knife picks? I thought, or maybe what did you post it on Instagram? Am I losing my mind? Sometimes I'm losing my mind this time. Stacy. Look at that. Gorgeous. Shoot. I can't remember the name of that right off the top of my head now. I reviewed one. That thing's pretty sweet. B Shady posted too. Very nice. Are those titanium dice? Vanix. Who is Dan? Who is 1931 Leatherworks Terry? Who that? Isn't that guy, didn't he, I'm pretty sure he, he got hacked. It was a hacker. I'm an old wooden ship. Nate and I were making emojis and stickers for Discord. Yeah, but I can steal them and use them in here. Share them with the world. Right? Okay, you sent your EDC query to my answer. I'm sorry, David. My bad. I thought it was Discord, which you can also do if you desire. Okay, social media, Barbara Crampton, I love you. Okay, sorry, distracted. Review my ad preferences, go away. All right, David's carry for today. Ooh, I've got one of those right now. Nice little key ring tool there. Got a Leatherman, Olight type. What is this, a battery charger, or is that your phone in a case? Another little multi-tool. Got a Swiss Army, another little Olight, a bigger bit driver, it looks like maybe. What's the red and white striped one? I've got one of those right now from Fred. Where is it? Right here. The tack knives. Thomas Connolly. We've got a double Magnus. Let's ho ho. What's up, Thomas? Lovely Tuesday. Are there churros in that pouch? Greek food sounds good as well. Some tabbouleh, some grape leaves, and what's that? God, my brain, whatever. So this is tack knives. Look at the jimps all the way. Crossbar lock, not a fan. Little bit too much loosey-goosey on there for me. But the choke up spot feels good. This jimp, the ramps, the poon, the happiness, everything about this. You make this into a liner lock or a inset liner lock or frame lock. I'd probably buy one. This feels so good when it's open. Can of biscuit, tack knives. Anybody remember what this one is called? David should. He's got one in his picture. David, what's this one called again? I apologize. It's a new tack knives. 14C28N on that. Really cool blade shape. Tack knives Viper. Monster Glideman on the bottom. Oh, on your... Boom. That's the Monster Glideman, and then that tack knives right there. It's pronounced Milwaukee. Okay, we're not getting anything on there. I just keep hearing tack knives Viper. Fun shape, fun design. Crossbar, a little loose on me. Looks like an Amazon clone. That one's from Fred's collection. Fred sent me a few knives to check out and review. One of those, another of the Hawk, the Kansept Hawk in orange. Orange? I got mine in black. This is an ugly little chody little awesome knife that I love. So if you don't, that's fine. Well, I was backwards to me. Just screwed myself up just doing that. Or something like that. It's good. It's good. The Tipper. That was the one that Stacy posted. The Tipper. It's a good one. Was that new in Texas? No, it was last Atlanta. They were new and only had a few. Am I on Top Chat? Shit. I am on Top Chat. Sorry about that. Switch it to hi Chuck It. Thank you for letting me know. Back off of Top Chat. Stinking top chat. Why you gotta be so... Multi-tool is a test long. What I thought was a screwdriver is a hyper tough pin lat. It's a pin lat. That right there is a pen light. That looks like a beefy bit driver. What is the red and white stripe thing? Grateful Dong says the mini Taipans ship today for the pre-orders. Well, when you find out anyone who gets one, if they get them and any of them are tinging, if maybe they'll say the dark wash lefty versions ting really, really good. That's all I need to hear, right? If the lefty mini Taipans with the dark wash titanium, they ting better than any other one in existence. Sea bass, right here. I feel more naked without my light than my knife. The Exxon Flex Companion, and go. That's the knife? Or wait. Oh. Okay. Okay. Tweezer, toothpick, flathead, screwdriver, file, ruler, box cutter, can opener, bottle opener, skizzers, knife. Made of quality stainless. Interchangeable tools. All right. That's kind of fun. Robin, what up? I got to hang out. Usually in the evening, I'm trying to get some stuff done or chill and go to bed. But I got to hang out in Narchar. What up, dude? How you doing? Robin was on with some Laser Ghost, Donnie, and Clayton. Clayton got tuckered and went to bed early, though, didn't he? Didn't he? What a cutie pie. They were live, and I missed some of the chat because I was kind of doing a few things, but I had that on, was hanging out there last night. That was a good chill.
If Hill1 subscribed to the channel.
Goated. Welcome, Evil. How you doing? You carrying a knife today? And if so, what are you carrying? I have my Kizer Towser K 154 cm micarta, drops like an animal. I am also carrying my Rosecraft Peanut, which I am actually really falling in love with this. This is a cute little one. Definitely the smaller, but it's that peanut chunky with the stag and the D2. Or is this the 14C? No, I can't remember. D2. I was right. Small little peanut. Bouge. Bow. Oh, flashed. Flush. It's a small one, so this isn't something that you'd be carrying all the time. Hanging on Shays tonight at 9, right? Right on. Clayton, cutie pie, are you okay? He was cute. It was cute that he was tuckered out and yawning and like, oh, I need to go to bed. That was cute. Different. So he was being cute. And what of it? I'll say Clayton's cute. Fine. So yeah, Shay's on at 9 o'clock Eastern. So the small Rosecraft Peanut D2, this wouldn't be a main carry for sure. What do you mean Flash Gordon approaching? Flying blind on a rocket cycle? So this is my combo. I'm always going to need a knife, like a large, well, this is a knife too. But you know what I mean? I couldn't just carry this and call it. Because some people would be like, what do you think? And they're like, oh, it's too small or whatever. But it's like, yes, it is. It's a small little 3-finger classic peanut with the classic stag. Very cool. I will be glad to put that in a 5th pocket any day. And then here's my main. Boom. I'm high. You're high. If I'm here and you're here, isn't it our time? I'd lose that in a heartbeat with no pocket clip. Oh, this? Well, you could put it in a slip if you want. Or throw it in the 5th pocket. Smaller knives like that kind of be like this. I also am carrying this today with my Kevin Smith and Knives original. Look at that weathered, worn in bouge ABW slippy. Then it'll stick in your pocket a little more if you put her in a slip. So that this does hold better. So yeah, I could see how it might fall out of a pocket easier or whatever, but I mean, get yourself a nice slip, nice custom slip for it. Just carry the ABW. I do carry the ABW. I had them both. I had all 3 of them today. I basically carry 3 knives every day. Every day. I have my Mykov Rybica on my keychain. Narchar. The Mykov Rybica fish knife. Yeah, baby. I've got one of those. Why wouldn't you have one of these? Who doesn't have one of these? We call them squish mittens. Sebald, I wonder what the shipwreck. This one, the most recent one. Here's where we're at. My lighting doesn't show perfectly true. My hands are actually not that red. And they're not quite as light as it shows. There is a little bit more blue coming through, but what do you think? Definitely a dark. Fun. Super fun and out of focus. And this ugly thing, it's a crow. See the crow? Anybody see the crow? No? How about now? See the crow now? Well, Kathleen loves it, so that's all that matters. Kathleen loves it. We got to get her put back together and sent out. Look at that, though. Isn't that fun? It was an interesting experiment. We tried some stuff a little bit different. Are ABW slip joints available anywhere? B Shady says DLT has some. Highly recommended. I carry this one every day. This and the KSK slip goes in my 5th pocket, and then I have 2 pockets dedicated for knives. So I've been carrying 3 pretty much every day. You love the crow? Where do I get one? Funny you say that. 23 bucks. It's a weird multi-tool. Titanium. You get a few different colors if you want. It's weird. It's an odd shape. But you also have the socket or whatever, the wrench, not socket. Well, what do they call those actually? Built-in wrench slot. Okay, it's like a wrench slot. Sure. Pry bar. Not too expensive. Frau Blücher. This one was a gift. Actually, Hate Nate got it as a free add-on for a certain knife purchase that he made. Wow. They have all 3 versions right now at DLT. Let's check that out just for fun. DLT ABW. Oops. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're interested at all, anybody have a code? I do not. Casey, you got a code? ABW slip joints in stock. All 3 of these are in stock right now. Holy moly. They're going to be in Atlanta. I'm going to go see them again. This would be the one that I would get next. I just, something about that angle, that 45-degree angle milling. I love it. I'm not mad at having the diamond one. I actually really enjoy that too. I just feel like I have a few more knives that have this 45-degree milling to them that I feel like it would be cool to have that one. And then if I put that one with this, they just I mean, not that this isn't fine, but that 45-degree mill angle on there would match several knives that I already have. You know, that one, the Pictus. I really dig that texture. It's probably one of my favorites. Just a micro milled 45-degree angle offset titanium. Plus the Magna Cut blade with that hollow grind. Look at that, the tip. If I could get it in focus. Of course, never. That KSK will be in focus the rest of the... Please. No, I'd much rather focus on a stupid ass box that's like far away. I hate you there. That's just fun. There are 4 versions, but it looks like they only have 3. Oh, they do have the 4th one in stock. It's just down here with the horizontal lines. So it looks like all 4 are in stock, ready to ship. Same price. Choose your pattern. What's everyone else's favorite pattern on there? I do like a large chunky frag. I don't know if I like it as much on a smaller knife like this. Can't find my JWK Little Bro Jack and I'm losing my mind. Dirty Dan, that always sucks when you know you have something but you don't know where it is. I have a couple things, not knives at the time. But I hate it when I'm like trying to find something and I just can't. The fish knife is the Mykov Rybicka. Did someone ask? Mykov Rybicka, Amazon, Narchar saying these are like out of what country again? One of them small little European ones. Thomas likes the diamond the best. B Shady says Dirty, that little bro jack is the best, their best slip joint model. The Frau Blücher. The Frau Blücher. I'm murdering that. I apologize. Czech Republic. Czech Republic. I mean, I have a knife from the Czech Republic. And it looks like a fish. I don't care what you say. That's cool. See the J-Dub feel better, Jack? I think so. It's not popping up. Oh, because it doesn't like that. If I go Jack Wolf. Oh, feel better? You mean feel good? Nar char. Oh, there is a feel better. Yeah, I saw this post. Well, not here, but I saw this post today. You know, let's discuss. Let's everyone think about that. I'm not as much a fan of this design. I think the blade looks wild. It looks like it's just got a big old beefy top. From, oh, I didn't. Thomas, oh, now, okay, I'm totally in a different world. Is that, Austin Powers? DLT has reward points. B Shady got to run later, dude. Oh my god, it was under my car seat. All clean now on the inside anyway. I mean, outside. Chuck It likes the pie knife pattern. The scales look nice. The bolster lock looks nice. The blade end looks nice. Something about it's just so straight. Like, I feel like it needs more, you know, not trying to down talk it at all. I just like a little bit more angular. It's kind of like a pen knife. Wow, it really sticks out a lot when it's closed. Young Frankenstein. Terry Garr. Terry Garr be looking good in that movie. Slender handle with the frame lock seems counterintuitive. I like a wider handle, a little more shape to the handle, personally. What's up, Fred? What is up, Fred? See you in a couple weeks. J1 Doobie in the house. I mean, it's all right. I'm not mad at it. Everyone's got different flavors, tastes, ideas, design thoughts. I like these a little bit more because they got like the kind of the coffin shape. It's to me, it's amazing how much more I like this one. Even though it's really not too terribly different. Ultimately. Coffin's out. I like a wide butt on the back for the grab. The flat butt end is for crushing pills. Got stuck in the operating room late, says Fred. So those are cooler. And I'm definitely like stuff like that on the top. That's more my style, personally. I mean, I usually prefer a Warncliffe type of a blade, but like to me, the style of this handle here with a bigger butt and this kind of angular shapes kind of to it, that's kind of more my speed. My speed. Did I close the wrong one? Probably. Isn't that great? What did I actually close? We may never know. Oh, I closed the Amazon one. I like a fat butt to grab. Curves. Hourglass. little more shape than just like a rectangle. You know what I'm saying, right? That makes sense, right? This is a quick reminder that your bill is due on 5. Yeah. Thanks. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'm glad everyone's having fun over on the... Ooh. Can I make that bigger? I can't because it's... How could I make that bigger? Can I... Hold on. That's painful. I just want to make that larger. Can I scroll this? Oh, I can. Ooh, there we go. Sort of. For a moment. Magnus Lutz. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's fun. Who made that one, Dong? Robin made that one. It looks like. Robin, you still in here? Look at that. What's up, Matt? Good eve. Sebald. What's happening? Dong grabbing that butt leads you to can't buy that knife because she made plans to spend it already. Mm-hmm. We got to keep Dong away from the Everburn table. Robin made that. What's everyone think of Robin's Magnus Lutz drawing? We can at least, that's totally... Whoa. That's totally about that size. So we can go ahead and we'll make that into an emoji. Get her up. What's up, Rick? Rick's Knives, everybody. What's happening? How you guys doing? You guys see that? Where's my Bear Grylls? My Bear Grylls? My dad picked me up a knife. He bought it from Bear Grylls. Bear Grylls used this to hunt a bear and then to funnel his pee into a cup. Wild stuff. No, my dad, he was just looking at some stuff and saw this online on like Super Sale, and he was like, it was $4. And so like in his mentality, he was like, well, I don't care if it sucks or whatever, it's $4. I can just buy it and throw it away. But to him, it was worth the $4 to get it, see it, and then give it to me and see if I want to do a review on it. He's like, is this like gas station knife worthy? Like, love you, Dad. Love you, Dad. Like, dude, I can't focus unless I'm up close, but I mean, maybe we're going to be personal today, but thanks, Dad. I mean, Bear Grylls, right? It's funny. We don't know the blade steel, probably like 440 or whatever. It is not sharp. Hollow grind, G10 on the scales, but the action, I mean, Nate says he's in hella traffic, probably won't make it tonight, loves you all. Hey, you know, when you're driving, I'd rather have him get home safe than pop in the live or like, you know what I mean? We love Nate. We got to make sure he, you know, in his crow, flying crow. What do we got going on here today? Where's the ProTech? There it is. What's everyone think about the ProTech Auto? It's pretty hot. Surprising how that button, you cannot push that button. You got to get in there like this to do it. With her whisper sweet nothings into my ear while I disassemble this knife. All right, Rick, you're doing great. Gonna have to switch from that T8 to that T6 here when we get to the pocket clip. Unfortunately, mini knives require you to switch to the T6 when you move on to the pocket clip. And we do not like the T6. But unfortunately, I think a company made like 10 billion T6s back in the day, and they are just bottom dollar. And the company also makes T8s, but they need to get rid of these extra T6s that they made. And so they make the T6s virtually free, and they make the exact same size screws, T8s, like $5 a piece or something like that. So that it makes all these companies just be like, well, why would we just start doing what everyone would love? Nothing makes your day better than when you strip out a fresh T6. Like the freshest T6. You just got it. All you want to do is swap the clip to the other side because you're a crazy lefty. And what happens? I strip the shit out of it. Well, Rick just ruined the whole thing. T8s all around. I mean, good for you. At least that, some companies are smart like that. Like, I'll spend. Dude, if it came down to it, every knife out there that exists, if they had a version that was $10 more, that was like T6 free, I'm in. I'll pay $10 more for the non-T6 version. What's everyone think about that? Raise the hands. Would we pay $10 more for a fully non-T6 version of any knife that you have? What's up, Wyvern? Good evening to y'all. Popping in to say hey, give KDK channel love. What up, Wyvern? Everyone go check him out. His knife is being released pre-sales until the 20-something. I'm sorry. T6 is blasphemous. Ooh, T8. Let's just move right into T10s, huh? Woo! Let's get thick up on her. Let's get thick up in here. T6 stripped on my Hinderer Eclipse, so the titanium scale is never coming off. Ground fog. Ground fog. Good old ground fog. Okay, but then you're saying that for your 300 knives, you have to shell out 3,000. Listen to Fred over here. Fred, why are you pushing this logic? Fred, the logic. I mean, it's there. I understand. I'm just saying from now forward. Genius over here. Really just got me. He got me. No, I'll sell 25% of them and use that money to buy the better ones. Pre-orders open on 5/20 and go for a month. I'm sorry I had that off, Wyvern. I got too many things juggling in the air right now to remember what my name is. Hi, my name is what? My name is who? If we're logical, we would not be here. Why would anyone be sitting here listening to me talk in my mini bedroom streaming studio? Yes. Fred the Baller going cheap on us. Give me them T8s all day. Just watch Three Stooges short. Studio stoops, Shemp hides in zippered clothes bags, uses the pocket knife to cut himself out, realizes he's on the ledge of a 30-story. Dude, who remembers the movies? You go to the movies and you'd always see Little Rascals or Three Stooges or something before the movies started at the theaters back in the day. A long time ago. Yep. Stooges, like, I wasn't as big of a fan. For some reason I didn't like them because I liked other stuff. I liked Little Rascals more. I was big into like Tom and Jerry was kind of my jam back in the day. Thomas also says Shemp was the best Stooge. Not even the original. No Larry Curly Moe. We got a couple Shemp lovers over here. Little Rascal? Sebald, you don't know the Little Rascals? Wow. I mean, I am old, but Jesus Christ. I'll give you a Little Rascal. Wasn't there was a movie, oh yeah, the 94, no, that's not what we want. 1994, there was a Little Rascals movie. The show. Images. Was Shirley Temple part of that? Wow. Spanky? Poindexter, whatever. Yeah, the Little Rascals. When was the 30s? Based on the 1930s, 20s, the 30s. Wow. I mean, obviously, I wasn't watching it when it came out. Buckwheat, that was one of them. Never heard of it. Yeah, it was like literally one of those things that would be on the same time that you would have seen something like the Three Stooges. Just funny little short skits with the kids. I was Spanky. You're 100%. That's why do you think that was the first? Yeah, I was Spanky. I recognize it from my youth. That's even before Kathleen's time, she says. And that's saying something. It's a long time, but I mean, it used to be on like Three Stooges was, where we'd see those before movies and stuff, and because they'd be little short little sketches. They weren't very long, so they could throw those on before shows. Or KDK, are you driving to Atlanta? No. That's like a 17-hour drive. No, I will be flying. On the Edge, weren't you in the live? Where is that? I got it. Oh my God. On the Edge, you talking about this one? Or did you send something else? I've got some On the Edge stickers. Look at that. Just solid, out of focus, distinguished. Got a few different styles, varieties, or did you send something else? But yeah, I got those. I'll be using those. Sharing them with everyone. Giveaways and stuff when I do them, which hasn't been as of late. I was trying to do them like every 1,000 subscribers, but I haven't hit 1,000 subscribers in the last year. So I had to do a few here and there just for fun. KDK, just drive to Indy, then you can road trip to Atlanta with us. We'll go live and everything. That would add 2 more days to my trip on the front and the back. I'd have to spend the day to drive there, and then we'd have to leave the next day. Yeah, I mean, I'm literally barely taking time off of work because I'll get there on Thursday and I'll get home on Sunday. But we'll have fun when we're down there. Atlanta is the biggest knife show on the planet, right? Yeah. Full working finished harpoon, sponto, titanium warthog scale, but then T6s. Who got the motorcycle certification? Matt? Riding is fun. I haven't ridden in a while. Consider filling out the bolster line clean on those scales. What? Oh, I don't know. I kind of like the blue line in there. What's Kathleen think? I know it's dark. I'm sorry. That looks even darker than it did before. Holy moly. There's a good angle. Yeah, I could get in there and maybe clean that out, but I kind of like the blue line in there. Did I get my flight? I did. Dong, I did. It's earlier in the day. I have seen a couple. I saw someone who did like a shipwreck, and then what they did is they sanded the edge all the way around, and it left that bare copper ring on that edge, which actually looked really cool. So that is something to consider. They're darker than I wanted them to be, but there's a lot of different, these little blues and greens. It's very like a dark ocean wash to it. It's fun. Ocean camo. We got the ocean camo there, baby. I'm pretty happy with it. Kathleen likes it. But it gives me ideas for stuff in the future. Brass with the blue contrast would make me moist. There is one little spot. Yeah, I'm going to have to mess around and continue doing more weird experiments. And I do like your idea of cleaning up, giving it a little brass. Maybe that would be kind of cool to do. It's one of those experiments where you don't know. You just got to try stuff. On the edge, working on making some money, retired. Yep. Yep, we're always looking for that extra couple bucks. Or at least I am too. I hear you. As a kid in the 90s, watched the Three Stooges. They had bookend segments from the 70s of police officer Joe Bolton. He told kids not to hit their friends in the head with objects. And they taught everyone how to stop, drop, and roll. It was super important back in the day. I don't know if some of you are old enough to remember, but stop, drop, and roll. They literally taught that in a way that made us feel that it was going to actually be important. Like, you need to know how to stop, drop, and roll because it may come in handy one day. And I don't know anyone. How often do you catch on fire? Like, it used to be something that happened back in the day. People just caught on fire, you know? But I think these days people do not catch on fire anywhere near that. We need to learn the stop, drop, and roll. Robin. That's super fun, Robin. Robin made this little Magnus Lutz logo emoji. Robin, I love it. I'm going to try to find a way to grab those and bring them into my emojis on the channel. And then I was looking, Robin, you like dinosaurs? We need to talk. Or you just like the dinosaur in your emote or your avatar pic. I wish I had real talent. That's fun. I mean, did you? Yeah, you had to pull a little, you know. Better advice would be don't play with fire. Instead of teaching you how to respect fire, we're just going to teach you, hey, when you catch fire, here's what you do. Stop, drop, and roll. I also was worried about quicksand. These things when you're growing up, catching fire, getting caught in quicksand, neither of these things has ever happened. Robin, have you ever played the Isle? Oh my God, Robin. I just started and I'm addicted. I'm addicted. It's in an online server too. So basically you log into this game and there'll be 200 people in the server and they all are dinosaurs. And then you run around and be dinosaurs. But the thing is you have a life. You start off as a baby, you got to grow and you get eaten. I played 5 minutes, I died. I got eaten. I played 10 minutes, I died. I got eaten. I got 30 minutes in and I starved to death. Once you get to an adult, you start getting old and then you die. But you're playing against a bunch of other people in this server. Everything, all the dinosaurs in the server are all also people. It's amazing. Here, hold on a second. Sorry to get sidetracked. Me and Robin are having a little moment here. Anyone else too? What are we talking about here? It's a video game. It's a video game. All the polyester clothes. I like polyester clothes. So I met up with this guy. I don't even know this dude. But then we ran around. Okay, here we go. Let's back up a little bit. And then there was some other guy live streaming. And so we're like, let's go for it. Character. I think I've been playing for like 3 hours. That's basically what you're looking at. Hold on. Sorry we got sidetracked here. But it's a fun game. Nice big map, big board. It's pretty fun. Is there voice chat? Some of the servers have voice chat, Robin. But what happens is you can log in. So like we could go and get on the same server at the same time. And then if you are the same species, so if we both go on as T-Rex or we both go on as raptors or whatever, then when you are in proximity, you can chat or you can talk to each other. But then like a different species could come in and they couldn't hear what you're saying or they wouldn't be able to see your chat because you have to work. It's called the Isle, Evrima. I'll bring up the thing and show you library. So it's only on Steam. It's $20. So it's not very expensive. It's called the Isle. When you actually, not that anyone needs to see this, but you go to game versions, there's different versions. You download the Evrima patch. And then when you log in, it shows you a bunch of different servers, and it'll be like, oh, this server has 12 out of 200 people in it, or this server has 150 out of 150 people in it, or whatever. And so then you pick which one you want to jump in. Or if we're going to go together, 10 of us could all log into the same server and then find a spot on the map and meet up, and then just make a big raptor pack and go terrorize the map. Or you can be a couple of herbivores and go around and be a couple stegosauruses and find food and try not to get eaten. I don't know why it's fun. It's a blast. Path of Titans. Path of Titans is similar, but it's more of an ongoing game where you can kind of build and develop characters. This one, it's like you log in for that session and you play, even if you just live and no one kills you. Some of the dinosaurs, their like lifespan is like 8 hours in real time. So if you manage to play an 8-hour session, you would die of old age. You would get to full size. You get like half size in like an hour and full size in like 2 or 3 hours of actual game time, which is neat because then there isn't really anyone. You log into a server and everyone else is either a baby or they've been there for 6 hours. You can log off and save and then relog in and continue later. But generally, like the T-Rex takes like 20 hours to get to full size. So it's more of a commitment. You spend 20 hours in that game, get to full size, and you get killed. Start over. Or you make it to 26 hours and then you just die of old age anyway. I used to ride a dino. I like Big Macs. Path of Titans, I think, is more of a long-term, you get to build a character and kind of evolve longer in that game, but similar. So many people in one map. It's a huge multiplayer. Yeah, there's one server that I was in that had 400 people in it. So you have like 400 people, literally every dinosaur is another person. And I died right away, and I died right away, and then I hid, and I managed to live a while. It's pretty fun. Definitely pretty fun. I just watched a random Three Stooges video called Smack, Slaps, and Pokes. Isn't that what most of their videos are in the first place? You have Stooges memorabilia? Memorabilia? Yeah, 400 Sebald in one server. And there's like YouTube streamers right now that are newly streaming this that have big followings and they've created their own servers. This one guy that was that one that I was in. We found him in the server and then right at the end we attacked him. So I'm in his live stream, almost killing him right at the end. You need to try Resident Evil Requiem. I know a few people that have played Resident Evil. I hate dying immediately in games. Well, Robin, you log in with me and we link up and we make it to Elder Prime and then we tear some shit up. Huh? If you guys are interested, let me know. I'll log in and do some sessions. It'd be fun. Kathleen's got a link for us. Whoa, what happened here? Kathleen posted a link for Wyvern's Gracchus. Pre-order is on May 20th. Click that link and go give it a view. I'm not going to watch it. I mean, you can take a quick sneak peek, boom, but we're not going to watch it here. Please click on the link and go watch his video. We want to try to promote that. So Kathleen's got the link if you are interested in this knife right here, designed by Wyvern. Pre-orders coming soon in about a week and a half. Watch that video, check it out, give them a like and subscribe if you're interested. David's beaten all the Resident Evils. And you've got your stamina and your food and your water and your diet. You have to reach a certain kind of diet. Anyone message me you want to get in and just try it out. It's a $20 game, so you don't have to invest very much. You do have to have at least a decent PC. Because it does have some graphics to it. I mean, it doesn't need to be crazy, but you ever play Friday the 13th game? I never did before the server went down. I wish that I had. But I never got to, I wasn't aware. Somehow I was out of the loop. And now it's, oh, the link that you had, Kathleen, the link that I had was to the video. If you got another link for the short, or anyone go to his channel and just check them out. Check them all out. Check them all out. Your favorite was Resident Evil 4. I was always a big Zelda, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. Definitely Breath of the Wild was more my jam. I mean, obviously Ocarina of Time, original Zelda, but those quest type games, I've always really liked that. Biohazard. I know, I mean, GTA 5. I used to speed run some GTA 5 stuff. Pretty excited for 6. Supposed to be the potential trailer 3 today, but it did not, so it might be next Tuesday. I do like some games. Honestly, when I started the channel, I pretty much quit playing games completely. I hadn't logged in. When I logged in, because GTA got the Mansion DLC and some stuff over Christmas, and I kind of logged back in, and I hadn't been online on Steam in 2 years, like a year and 10 months. So pretty much I started the channel, and all my time went into the channel, and a lot less time in games. Games are kind of, I'll chill a little late night, couple hours before I go to bed, things like that. I've live streamed GTA a little bit. I might stream some Isle. LOL, the world will never know. 1, 2, 3. You haven't played any of the newer Zeldas? Dude, Breath of the Wild is probably my favorite game ever made. It's just designed, if you like to explore a map. Which one's free to play? Metal Relic? The dinosaur one, it's $20. It's a one-time purchase, $20 on Steam. You log in and you can join servers and play forever at that point. But $20 to me for a game, $20 ain't bad. That isn't bad at all. Helldivers 2, how's that? But yeah, Breath of the Wild, Zelda. It's you're the map. It's open. You don't have anything. You want to get new weapons, new armor, equipment. You're exploring the map, but the map hasn't opened up, and you find a tower. You climb up the top of the tower, and it opens up a chunk of the map. So now you can see this much. When you're up on top of that tower, you look and you're like, ooh, there's a tower over there. So you can start heading to that tower. On your way to that tower, you can, boom, you find a little shrine. You're like, what's this? You go into the shrine. There's some type of puzzle or something that you have to solve to finish the shrine. And then, boom, now you've got a shrine. And there is 120 shrines on the map. There's 16 towers. So it takes 16 towers to find to unlock the map. But then on the way, you find these mushrooms. You find these rocks. You find these things. You collect these animals and plants. You then barter with people. Oh, this person says they'll give you this sword, but you got to go and collect 3 of these lizards and 4 of these whatevers. And you just run around and just enjoy the world. It's really fun. But it's a time sucker. You get sucked in and you just want to play. Mortal Kombat 1 is 90% off on Steam. That's a great Mortal Kombat's a win. That one's but it's almost that's something you need to have friends play against each other. I just sent you a hilarious Three Stooges YouTube video and Instagram. Okay, you sent that one? I'll check it out. I will check it out. Didn't like the newer Game of War games, but the first 3 are good. 80% off, whatever. Either way, it's a good deal. I actually bought on May the 4th, so a bunch of Star Wars games were on sale, and I bought the old pod racing from the N64 pod racing game. I really like that one on N64. Magnus Lotso. Hey, Nate, did you make it home all right there? Schnookums? Snoochie poochoos? Oh, my nose itches. Nate's thinking about me. You tired? You made it? I'm glad you did, bud. Couple of weeks away. Couple weeks away. I did get my flight. Well, I got it a couple of weeks ago, but I do have the flight. I'm getting there early afternoonish. Anyone ever play Beetle Racing on N64? I was a big N64, Robin. I don't remember Beetle Racing. Stream the Three Stooges? Yeah. I don't know if, like, for my live streams, I don't know about streaming other videos. We can recommend other videos and stuff, but, like, that'd be something that we could go on Discord and watch or something like that. But during a live stream, I don't know if I really want to. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm going to stream content and it's like, dude, let's watch Friday the 13th, or let's watch Stage Fright. Robin, go to the Dan's Discord and check out the new stickers and emojis. Didn't Robin make the one? Or that was another one? Lots of new custom fingerboards coming into EDC. I never played any of the Mass Effect. I'm not monetizing. Oh, I know I'm not monetizing, Thomas, but it's not really about that. It's more like I don't like reaction content very much. And like if I'm streaming, I want to stream, we can talk about stuff, glance at things, but I don't really want to watch anything. You know what I mean? Like, to me, then it's like, I see videos as like, all people, it's like, oh, my whole video is you watching me watch something else. And I'm not really into that. Does that make sense? That's just not really something I don't really like that kind of content where I'm talking about stuff. If you want to do an in-depth discussion about Friday the 13th and what you think about Pamela Voorhees, that's something. But to like sit and be like, okay, we're going to watch this movie and then I'm going to just that was scary. Ooh, that was funny. Or like, I just don't like reaction content like that. I feel like it's like they are using, again, I'm not monetizing, so it's not going to make an effect by choice, but I don't, I'm not into that. But if we're hanging out on Discord, we've talked about that before. Get on Discord and put in a Friday the 13th. We've got it on in the background and we're all sitting there chatting and just having a good time, but I'm not like live streaming it. That's more of a get together of friends. And we are being a friends. Freddy versus Jason was a silly one. Yeah. Yeah. That main actress though, she had a couple good assets for that movie. It was okay. I loved them all. All the Freddys, all the Jason movies, all I really have a special place for all of them. Some of them I love a lot more than others. But yeah, you know. What do we got? 20 minutes until Cole jumps on. I'm getting hungry. I had to run and do a couple things right after work. That's where I got these books for those that just popped in. Look at these. Blacksmith Shop. How to make primitive tools. Dude, there's a vise in there. If you're out in the woods, we'll make a vise. We got some official collector knives. Price guide. 14,000 current. Current prices. That'll be funny. We find something in there like, oh, you could have gotten that for $10. Cole is streaming. He goes on at 7 on Tuesdays, right? Well, 7 my time. Jason X, that one was good. That one had probably the best kill with their face in the liquid nitrogen. It was like, the knife on the cover has a fang. He's got a buck tooth. Really? Hoof and hay knife. It's a hoof and hay knife. Anybody have a hoof and hay knife? That's pretty wild. Cleaning off those hooves. Anybody ever seen any of the shorts on that? Wow. Anybody else ever fall down that rabbit hole? Watching the hooves get cleaned? Good Lord. Some wild stuff. Some wild stuff. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 is the campiest one. I like the first one the most, but they really go off the rails. They really go off the rails. Who's on vacation in Florida? Oh, Cole. That's right. I forgot. He went down to Florida. He's going to be live streaming, though, isn't he? I would imagine he will. That kill was awesome, dude. The liquid nitrogen face. That one's probably my second favorite kill. Anyone guess on my favorite? Friday the 13th kill? It's like cleaning under my fingernails. Ugh. Grateful's done it. Used to be a farrier in your 20s. Hate Nate says he's still going to live stream. Yeah, I imagined he was going to. I wouldn't be able to make it much longer than that anyway. I got to eat and get some stuff going. Get some stuff going. I got to read this book cover to cover. Knives. Knives. Oh, man. They scoop into those hooves, though, more deep. Ugh. Yikes. I mean, no poop knife needed. That won't work. That won't cut the mustard at all. So I will be doing some Tuesdays like this. You know, some days it's going to be nice out, and maybe I'll do something from outside or whatever, or from the park. But Monday live stream will be kind of closed down for a little while. I work, and then I'm going to be helping with my buddy's summer league for a few months. What did we all talk about tonight? Hey, then you just have to go back and watch it. Go back and watch it. We talked about this, the Rybicki knife from the Czech Republic. We talked about this from this sexy man. I think you might know who he is. We talked about my silly Bear Grylls knife. Gave some love to my Rosecraft little slippy. All of the ABW slip joints are on DLT right now. So the folks that are interested in getting the ABW slip joint, DLT right now currently has all of them available. Your straight line, your frag, your diamond, or your 45-degree mill. They are all in stock at DLT, which is rad. Have you seen the Creature from the Black Lagoon or the original Wolfman? Yes and yes. I honestly think that the Creature from the Black Lagoon might be the first monster horror movie I ever saw. Watched it over my grandparents' house. As a child, I remember it well. I think my first super scary movie was Friday the 13th Part 2, which we should not have watched. But the first one, I remember seeing Creature from the Black Lagoon way back. Like, that's an old memory. Wolfman I've seen as well. It doesn't hold that same spot, though, as that Black Lagoon. Dirty Dan, thanks. Heading over to Cole. You're heading over to Cole 17 minutes early. Man, what is that guy pulling for you? Or is he already live? Oh, he is. Oh, he is.
Family photogs going on.
All right, I'm going to send the link to that. Copy. Paste. For those that want to watch Cole Tri-State live from Florida, he just started a vertical live and he is at the beach. So go there and check it out. Jaws here. Still don't like deep ocean water. Jaws is one of the classics. Jaws is one of the best horror movies back in the day. First horror flick is Friday the 13th Part 1. Watched it with your dad. Right on. That's fantastic. That's a great memory. I love it for you. Yeah, dude. Part 2. We watched Part 2. The end. He jumped out through the window with the mask or with the bag off his head. People Under the Stairs? Yeah. Thomas, that was a good one. I haven't watched that one in a while. Cole can wait. I'm where I need to be. Aw. Stop. I'm touched. I'm touched. I don't like to pull from other content. Yeah. Is he going to show Kara? Would you have to dig her up? Oh, it's probably the funnest ongoing scenario. OG Suspiria was your first real horror movie. That was a good one. Suspiria was great. It's definitely out there. Did you watch the new one? Literally not even the same movie. Barely. But if you want to see something weird, the OG Suspiria is definitely a top-notch classic. The remake has got some people in it that you'd probably recognize, some younger cast, because it's only maybe it might even be 10 years old by now. But yeah. Kara's properly up to her neck. I already got it. She's already gone, man. Was disappointed with the new one because you're expecting to be the same, then all of a sudden you're like, what in the... Jaws was life-saving, then you started diving at 14. Yeah, dude, Jaws. Like, dude, that intro, man, that is some wild stuff. Cannabiscus first was... Oh, is he ended the stream? His stream died. Oh, and it says go to mine. Kara was on the beach the other day with another man. Life shaving? She's been cat food for over a year now. some of the most fun I've had on his live streams is when someone says some little joke about that. It just gets me every time because everybody's in on it, and then just something happens. Just a riot. So is he not going live again? Because I was gonna say, if he's starting up, we want to go over to his live. But did he end that or stream 2 days ago? I do need to get some dinner. Romantic breach. You ever have a romantic breach stream? I'm sorry. Dude, I've got 30 things open at the moment. He just posted another live. Yeah. Everyone go over, give Tri-State some love. I'm going to catch some dinner. He usually goes on at 7 to 10 on Tuesdays, and I support it. So go check him out. His signal's probably shit. But I appreciate everyone. Magnus Let's Ho. Everyone have a good day. Happy Tuesday, you all. Stay sharp. Stay classy. And yeah. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. Thanks again, Hate Nate. Gonna come up with some ideas for that. I would love everyone to get some do the homework. Let's see if everybody can do the homework. I ask of thee. We're Texas, or I keep saying Texas. Atlanta is coming up soon, and we need some good advice on stuff to check out when we're there. I appreciate it. If anyone gives us ideas, thoughts, check out some of the stuff that's going to be there and let us know. And we're going to make it fun. We're going to make it great. But thanks everyone again. Magnus Lutz for life. Magnus Lutz ho. Bada bing, bada boom. Stay sharp, everybody. And we'll see you Thursday. Let's just go see every table in Atlanta. That is what we're going to do. But you know what I mean? We need those early. Where are we going to run quick? You know, we got to go over to Best Tech right away. Go over to Tack Knives and check out Maguran. Go to Luft. And just some of those things we got to hit like immediately. I mean, I know right away I'm going to be at Kansept, but you know what I mean. All right. I don't know what to do with my hand. I'm off to Stone Age of the Dinosaurs. I should be. I'm going to get a couple things done. Maybe I will log into that later. Probably. Luft.